So thank you very much for joining us, and I really appreciate all the effort that Ms. Marsh and Ms. Taylor have done over the past, few weeks to make this happen. So I would like to welcome everyone, and I'll start probably by sharing my PowerPoint here. Probably entire desktop will make sense. Okay, so first, my name is Dr. Farag. I am the director of the IUP Institute for Cybersecurity. I'm also a professor of computer science at IUP, and this is a cybersecurity workshop that will be delivered at LBI and LTI as part of a funded project by the Department of Defense. And the intention of this one is to try to reach out to surrounding institutes and community colleges, let them familiar with the Center of Academic Excellence that IUP have again held for almost 2 decades, and many of our activities, and also including some professional development for the students and faculty. IUP, if you are not familiar with, is designated by the National Security Agency and the Department of Homeland Security as a National Center of Academic Excellence in Cyber Defense. This is the current name. Originally, this name was a different name, was Information Assurance Education. And this actually, we have been holding this designation, which is we are always so proud of since 2002. One of the very first actually schools in Pennsylvania, I believe the second school ever in Pennsylvania to hold that designation. And one of the first probably handful or just very, very few pioneer institution nationwide to hold that designation. So we offer actually a BS in computer science with a cybersecurity focus. We call it Attack and Cybersecurity. Computer science is not just the only one, although we are the one in charge of the program, but many other departments, including decision science and information science, used to be called MIS, criminology, political science. They also offer courses that support our programs and are related to cybersecurity, again, as it's relevant to their own field, of course. We have been, again, designated as a Center of Academic Excellence in Cyber Defense for almost 2 decades. It's something that we have to renew. In fact, we are coming to a renewal cycle next year. So 5 years ago, we received our renewal for that, and which is valid until 2021, and we'll be actually starting to work soon on the renewal for that designation. It's very lengthy and extensive process, but it's really worth it because it's basically telling you that your curriculum and your products actually satisfy certain requirements just stipulated by the Department of Homeland Security and the National Security Agency. And again, this is our certificate, so I just would like you to just have a proof of what I'm telling you. And this is our last designation. This is again a very picture, very dear to my heart because it's this is myself, my department chair at the time, our dean, our provost, with people from NSA and DHS awarding us this recognition. There's an entity at IUP that manage all cybersecurity activity. This entity is called the Institute for Cybersecurity. This is the one actually sponsoring mostly this workshop, in addition to the funding agency. So Institute for Cybersecurity, I included a link in that PowerPoint presentation, and I can definitely share that with you. But let me make sure, because I'm going to open several windows, so the best thing for me to share the entire screen so you can see that right away. Okay, can you see the browser window, guys? Yes, okay, thank you. So the Institute, we have a lot of activities and I have very limited time. I have a couple of interruptions here, so I don't want to take much time from the other sessions and try to stick with our schedule. But one of our signature events that I plan to mention and make all of you available is called the Cybersecurity Day. It's an event that we have been holding for 13 years, since 2008. The upcoming one is the 2020 Cybersecurity Days, and we are so proud to just present several just recognized speakers from, again, many places, mostly again in our area, but a lot of them are national experts in the field. And this event is free, open to the public. This year, of course, everything is Zoom. So basically, the event site, I encourage anyone who's interested in the field to actually join us on the 20th. It's the entire day from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. On October 20th. So roughly 17 days from today. And I already posted the Zoom link on the website with all the speakers, bios, talk details, and also schedule. Over the past few years, the institute secured almost $2 million in federal grant funds to IUP to serve various projects we are involved in, which I'll mention very briefly in few moments here. But basically, we support research education services. We actually have a program that's designed mostly for K-12 students. We hold summer camps for them to promote cybersecurity in the entire region. The first project I would like to give you just a very brief idea about is our DoD Cyber Scholarship Program. We call it CYSP. So CYSP actually is two components. One of them we are trying to recruit potential candidates to various DoD agency. And the way for us to do that is basically by giving them very generous scholarship. I strongly encourage especially students here to explore that website. This is an opportunity that not every school actually is offering. It's very, very few select schools nationwide offers CYSP. IUP hold actually a very significant share compared to our size of that. I'm talking about 6 to 7% of the entire actually scholarship offered nationwide are actually offered to IUP students. In the current cycle, we have 9 students, and to scroll down a little bit with this one, I'll just leave you to read the advantage for that scholarship. Just for an undergrad students, we give them 25,000 K a year, just a stipend, in addition to free tuition fees, books, laptop, health insurance, you name it. It's full ride scholarship. It's significant, of course, for any undergraduate students, and for every year they receive the scholarship. Usually it's offered for 2 years, junior and senior year. They have to work as a civilian in any DoD agency. Actually, you have several of them working for some agencies, even in Pennsylvania here. So this is an opportunity that we would love everyone in the entire actually region to be familiar with. We have students actually attending some of our events with their parent driving from high school students, attending actually last Cybersecurity Day, again, with the focus that they are interested in this particular program that we are offering. So in addition to the DoD, we have a capacity building project. Actually, this workshop is sponsored by the second component of this, CYSP, which is we try to reach out, as I mentioned at the beginning, to various institutions around us, and basically let them know what we are doing, provide some, workshops and faculty development, also students development.